agenda. This is case number CVO 922-0059. This is the time set by the court for an oral decision on a motion for summary judgment filed by the estate and personal representative, as well as a cross motion for summary judgment filed by the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare Medicaid Recovery Unit as part of the Attorney General's office. In preparation for this decision, the court went back through and reviewed all of the pleadings as well as the arguments of counsel. And based on Idaho Rules of Civil Procedure, as well as Idaho Code Section 15-3-801 and 15-3-803, along with the applicable case law, the court will start with the summary judgment motion filed by the estate, requesting dismissal of the estate requesting dismissal of the state's petition. Based on that, the court makes the following findings. There was no filing of a probate matter under Donald Shaw's estate, nor was there a filing of a Medicaid lien under that estate, nor did the state start a probate in that matter. Additionally, there was no Medicaid lien filed as it relates to Tommy Shaw's estate. And the records within the state of Idaho find that there was no Medicaid lien filed at all under either of these names. Additionally, the court will find that Deborah Ann Johnson was appointed as personal representative of the estate of Tommy Shaw on January 13th, 2022. Publication was completed beginning on January 29th, 2022 for 3 consecutive weeks. That's from January 29th until February 4th. And there was no claim by the state of Idaho Medicaid Recovery Unit filed within that claim time period. I will note that the state claims that there is an exception under Medicaid. However, the court does not agree with that position and finds that the state claim is untimely. And I did know when I was going through the pleadings that the state claimed that they filed a lien against Donald Shaw's property, but again, a record search of those liens did not merit or find any lien recorded. Additionally, if there had been a properly recorded lien, either against Donald Shaw or Tommy Shaw's estates, the property wouldn't have been able to be sold and there would have been a properly filed lien for potential recovery of the Medicaid lien of Donald Shaw's debt, but that was not filed. I will note that the real property was sold and there was no notice of lien on title reports and the closings occurred. The state did not file its creditor's claim until after the 4 months time frame ran in Tommy Shaw's case. Nor did they give actual notice to the personal representative until after that time ran. And so I will find specifically that the creditor's claim was untimely and was barred. Additionally, I will find that the provisions for Medicaid recovery were not complied with, as there was not a claim filed under Donald Shaw's estate within 3 years, nor was the claim timely done under the probate code. Additionally, I will find that the Department of Health and Welfare and Medicaid Recovery could have, if they had timely filed their claim, recovered the amounts through any community assets. But I will find that there was a marital settlement agreement that outlined that there were no community assets. Additionally, in reviewing all of the attached exhibits to the declaration of Angela Jones, as well as Debbie Johnson, the property in question appears to have been an inheritance to Tommy Shaw. Additionally, there was no transmutation of that separate inherited property into community property. There was a clear explanation of why that property was transferred as co-tenants and then why it was transferred back. But it is clear that that property remained her separate inheritance and was not transmuted into community property. I did review all of the case law that was cited in both the e-state as well as the state's briefs. And based on that, I will grant the estate's motion for summary judgment. Based on granting the estate's motion for summary judgment, I am denying the state's cross motion for summary judgment. And on the issue of attorney's fees, I am choosing not to award attorney's fees in this matter. Anything that I missed, Mr. Featherston?
No, I don't think so.
Anything that I missed, Mr. Youngren?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Featherston, can you prepare that order?
Yes.
We'll be off the record in this matter. Thank you.